What's up, guys? Back with me is who got Smallville, Season 7, Episode 15, Veritas. Okay, so this episode starts off with Kara, and she's, when, and she's, tending to all the farms and all the stuff at Clark's farm. When Brainiac shows up, aka Milton Fine, and he tries to, like, oh yeah, you miss everyone on Krypton and all that stuff. So he's like, yeah. So, so he's like, yeah. So Jimmy and Lois, they discover Lana's like ISIS Foundation and discover discover her ISIS Foundation and yeah. So Brainiac, he meets up with Lana and he infects her with something. So when Clark goes home, he sees Lana and she doesn't have a glove on and she's boiling a pot. And then when he turns around, her eyes are like all like whitey and all that all that stuff and she's not talking at all. So yeah. So basically, this is Brainiac saying, "Hey, you bring Kara, or something happens to your girl, to your lady Lana." So yeah, so yeah, so so Kara has no choice, but Kara has they has no choice but to bring. Brainiac shows up and he's like, what life condition is reversible and irreversible by me? And and Kara goes to him and Kara's like, what are you doing? And she's like, this is the only way to save Lana. So yeah, we also get some flashback to Lex's childhood. We see his flashback with Oliver, Genevieve, Oliver, Jason Teague, and 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 Patricia Swan, and they're all playing hide and seek. When Lex discovers a meeting between between Oliver Queen, Robert Queen, Lionel, Edward T, and Virgil Swan. So, and they're talking about this Veritas thing. So yeah, so Lionel, he goes to Chloe and he's like, something's coming, something's bad coming, but she's like, oh, after all the things that you've done, now all of a sudden you want to help Clark? Get out of here, man. And he's like, Clark's in danger, but she doesn't want to believe him. But she doesn't want to believe him. So, so, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. So Clark, now Clark has to discover where Kara is. Yeah, he goes to see Lana at the hospital, and Lana's just saying, she keeps saying Kal-El, and she says it's too late, Kal-El. We see Chloe, and Chloe's all destroyed, and basically this is how this episode ends. Wow, this episode was originally going to be the final episode of Smallville season 7 because back then there was a writers guild, there was a guild of writers, there was a writers guild strike going on. So if that continued, we would have had this as the end of the season. Glad it didn't continue, or we would have been left with this Lana version until season 8, which I'm glad we got more because yeah, I'm glad we got more, and yeah. Surprisingly, this would have been the final episode of the season if that Writers Guild would have continued. really cool. So, oh yeah. So I really liked this episode because of Kara. She was the main star of this episode. I know in the show they call her Kira. I don't like that. I've made that like clear since the very first time she appeared. I don't like that they call her that. So I said for all of the reasons in the episode that she appeared, I'd be calling her Kara, and that's what I've been doing since then. Last episode, I'm so glad she got her memories back because Lex was gonna if she had, if Chloe and Lana hadn't rescued her from Lex, she would have got her brain dissected by Lex. So she should be thanking Chloe and she should thank Chloe and Lana because without them, her mind would have been dissected. So just go what she knows. That's what Lex is gonna do. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you next Smallville.